You're about to find out, because today we are diving headfirst into the absolute peak of human suffering, disguised as entertainment, the most hilarious Japanese game show on Earth. So get ready to laugh until your ribs hurt. If you are new to the channel, smash that subscribe button right now so you don't miss out on our next wild upload. He had just one job: get through the obstacle. I mean, I would easily crawl beneath it, but no, this man decided to jump right into it and got flipped upside down like a pancake. Looking at him struggling, I mean, how can someone be this daft? Every single time he tries to stand up, the giant red bar just smacks him right back down to earth. He keeps timing it wrong, getting hit and falling flat on his back over and over again. You can clearly hear the person filming it laughing his soul out of his body. At this point, he isn't even trying to win the game anymore. He is just fighting for survival against a piece of playground equipment. He spent all that energy and did all those backflips just to end up dizzy, wet, and totally defeated. Trust me when I say this isn't the most stupidest game on this episode, but I wonder how and why Japan would invent this as a game. They wear a bag of explosives and light it up. The player then has to run for God knows how long just to get a long bucket of water to quench the burning rope so it won't get to the explosive. But here is the catch. The game show hosts are absolute trolls. As soon as the players reach the bucket and pull it out, the bucket literally stretches like a piece of rubber. It becomes so long and flimsy that they can't even lift it to pour the water. So they just stand there, awkwardly struggling with a giant rubber tube while the fire slowly creeps up their back. And then, boom. They get blasted with smoke and completely wiped out. The creators of this show really woke up and chose pure chaos. Now I feel really grateful Squid Game was acted by South Koreans, because if it was a Japanese game show, it would just be a total joke. At first glance he looks so stupid, but he's gonna look even more stupid when you see what he's about to do. The rules are simple. You tie a rubber band to your face that is already hooked to the wall behind you. You now have to try to move forward, but the further you go, the more pain you feel and it becomes harder to open your mouth. The goal is to eat the marshmallow hanging in front of you. Just look at his face. The rubber band is pulling his nose and lips back so hard he can barely breathe. He stretches his mouth open as wide as possible, tries to bite the air and completely misses. The next guy steps up, looking so confident like he's going to bite it in one go, but he ends up licking the marshmallow like a cat who is tasting milk for the very first time. They are literally destroying their faces just for a single bite of a marshmallow.
Hey, no. Yes! Hey. はじめまして。こんにちは。すごい優しいね、本当にね。大丈夫ですか？あげてくれ。大丈夫？母さん？大丈夫ですか？大丈夫？ごめんね。結構？お茶運べてなかった。はい。母さんもね、昔はスッと来れたんだけど。ひろし君にお茶あげて。行くからそっちにね。行くからね。大丈夫。よし、行くぞ。
They are given 20 seconds to look for the bomb in the room. As soon as they find it, they have to take it and run outside to a well and dump it in the well before it explodes. This first guy tried, but why does he have to wait immediately after he dropped it? What was he waiting for? Maybe for a goodbye kiss. He literally stood right over the well, staring down into it like he was expecting a thank you note from the bomb. And of course, it immediately blew up right in his face, leaving him covered in whatever fluid that was in the bomb. The next guy is pretty quick. He finds the bomb so quickly and runs to the well, but he thinks he's smart. Instead of reaching the well to drop it safely, he throws it from a distance, thinking it will enter. But out of nowhere, a person pops up from inside the well, catches the bomb, and throws it right back at him. He thought he was a genius, but the game show hosts were 10 steps ahead. At first I thought they were Power Rangers, until I realized we were talking about hilarious Japanese game shows. This game is called Slippery Stairs, where the players are kept on a very slippery stage with long stairs. They have to get past each other and climb the stairs to reach the top and grab an envelope to claim victory. But it is not that easy. The entire staircase is coated in thick, slimy oil, turning the climb into an absolute disaster zone. Every single step they take forward ends up sending them sliding right back down to the bottom, completely wiping out anyone in their path. It becomes a chaotic battle of survival as they pull, push, and literally crawl over each other's body. This looks like a slap competition. At least it's one thing Japan did well. Oh wait, is that an old man paired with this huge man? For some reason I sensed stupidity coming up. I knew it. They have to make weird, funny faces to make the opponent laugh, as that is the only way they become the winner. The game is called Nira Mekoshi. The young man takes the lead and starts making faces, wiggling his eyebrows, flashing a creepy smile, and trying to look as ridiculous as possible. But the old man is an absolute brick wall. He waits patiently, then he unleashes his secret weapon. He completely collapses his own face inward, tucking his lips away until he looks like a human cartoon. The giant tries to hold it together, but his eyes go wide. Japan seriously has no chill when it comes to game shows. At first it looks like these two girls are about to share some romantic moment through a glass tube. But nope, this is a legendary game called Idol Sumo. The rules are completely unhinged. There is a giant, juicy bug trapped inside the tube, and the only way to win is to blow as hard as you can to push it into your opponent's mouth. You can see the absolute terror in their eyes. Here we go. Bang. Look at this idiot. He just looks like someone's younger sister that wants to play Power Rangers but have run out of uniforms, as he gives some sort of weird looks and starts running up the hill. He has to try to dodge the boulders coming down the hill by hiding in the corners. It's going to be a tough one because in some of the corners there are people who are waiting to push him out. So he has to fight his way to the top. He trips and falls over. Now he's in all sorts of trouble, but it's a good thing those boulders aren't real, because if there were, he would have been smashed like a ripe tomato in a blender. There is no chance of surviving this one. At first it looks like a serious game, but no, it's not. This is the most ridiculous Japanese game show I've seen so far. Human suffering disguised as entertainment. But I blame the man that agreed to contest.
でも結構やっぱ高校だから耐えてる。
こっからが怖いですよ。 しょうね。ああなたが来た、あなたが、あの子とあなたが来た。素材が皮やばいよ。皮よ、皮。
やばい中は終わりです。
競技が違いじゃねえかよ。